Mall, which is the processional road, opened beginning of 1900 to commemorate the life of Queen Victoria, who died in 1901. Okay, that's now the horses. This is not the change of the guard, by the way. Yes, no. Right. So it connects then Trafalgar Square with Buckingham Palace. So when we have official visits, like head of states, then they will process from Admiral Arch in Trafalgar Square, Buckingham Palace, eventually having an official reception there. So then we put the flags here, you know, from whatever became the president of the USA, then we put the American flag, the British flag, all very nice. See, there are a lot of flags today, because on Saturday, we are here, the chance, more than 7 regiments parade still, yes? So they will parade there Saturday morning, from about 10 in the morning. So you want to go, I mean, you will see from outside, of course, there will be a lot of people, I tell you that. So it will be like crowded. So everything here will be people all along the mall. So, but you come about 10, 11, then eventually you will see all the troops of the king just marching along the mall. They're going to Buckingham Palace, and then the royal family on the balcony and say hello, 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 and then we have the church flying. So it's very nice, very colorful, with bands and music and everything. Okay, so it's a nice opportunity to see a big parade.
Get here to like be able to like see them though.
Yes.
What time would you have to show up to like actually?
I guess they will come about 12 and we come earlier on. Just check on the internet the schedule, so I can check that before we finish.
But you'd have to show up like 2 or 3 hours early, right? To get
Yeah, but
fun.
even you can, yeah, I mean, you don't need to be the whole morning here.
Okay,
That's going to be very long. Maybe you come 45 minutes early, so you see the crowd, you see the regiments parading, yeah, marching along the mall, then they will go there, the family will come out. Walk now to Buckingham Palace.
Okay, so he explained a little bit of how the changing of the guard works, which is about 4 days out of the week. I think he said Monday, he said Sunday, and a couple other days there.
Again, the royal palace, so look at the flag. Of course the monarch is not here. Okay, the British flag. We know that the monarch has been in France. He was in France yesterday for the celebrations of the day. So I guess he's resting and getting ready for the parade Saturday, which will be a long day for him. You know, the monarch is 75. He had an operation 3 months ago, cancer. So yes, I think he deserves a rest. The Mall then culminates in that big statue of Queen Victoria. Okay, so I told you that the mall was commemorate the life of Queen Victoria, that is crowned by the golden victory. Yes? Angel of victory. Okay. So it's a square building built around central square. Okay? It can be visited the month this year. They will open July, August, mid-July, August, end of September. They are not open out of charity. They are open. They open the palace because they need money. Okay? Because they need to pay the bill. They move all the time from palace to palace, from palace to castle, from hunting house to hunting house. They never stay in the same place. We talk about, for instance, Edward I, yeah, at the end of 1300, 1200. So he was king, monarch for 35 years, and he used the Tower of London, that is the Royal Palace, only 53 days. So they moved all the time. The courts were mobile. So they will move with the wife, children, the priest, the ladies in waiting, bodyguards, soldiers, the jewels of the crown, cooks, whatever. And when they arrive to a place, then people with fans will come first and put the palace, prepare the palace. So the palace think a big bed and a chimney, fireplace. That was a palace, okay? There was no aircon, there was nothing. But the bed was a lot. People slept on the floor at the time, okay? So monarchs today, they move around. Depends on activities, depends on the agenda, what they have to do. So during the week, they tend to be here. Sometimes they spend a couple of days also in Windsor Castle. The summer, they will go to Balmoral, Scotland, where the Queen died. Christmas, for instance, they spend in Norfolk, Sandringham House. Then they have other properties, so we never know where they are, but they don't publish for security reasons. Okay? So what's the monarchy? We talk about political power. So the monarchy is basically an institution, a ceremonial institution. It represents the nation. The monarch still head of the church, head of the armed forces, represent the nation, but they don't have any political power. Okay? They have to be, they can't talk, they can't express political opinions or views about anything. So they do lobby in the name of the British government. They do activities of charity. They sponsor charity organizations like or educational institutions, yeah, universities, hospitals, etc., etc. So you are endorsed by the royal family, of course, and your charity is very important because you are going to ask money and say, look, the king is my sponsor. So it's like give you a bit of a name. Okay, so it's very important for a lot of institutions to be sponsored by a member of the royal family. Okay, so what they do every day is that the morning, the most active member of the royal family actually is Princess Anne. So she has more than something like 400 engagements in a year. So every day she gets up and he will have something in the morning, something in the afternoon, something in the evening. Okay, dinner, a talk, a lecture, a hospital, a charity, whatever. So she's very, very active. So this is basically the monarchy are celebrities in a way. So they are losing. We went from a very powerful and absolute monarch like Henry VIII to have now a monarch no power. Okay, through the centuries they lost power. Okay, so we have now this constitution, this monarchy without anything. Okay, so it's completely representative. And what do they do? How do they live? I mean, where do they get the money from? So the monarchy, the British monarchy, they are big land owners. So over the centuries, they develop a big, a diverse portfolio of properties and businesses. Okay, those businesses and properties, they are managed by an institution which is called the Crown Estate. It's an independent institution, okay, that administers all these properties and businesses. At the end of the year, last year, they made about 360 million pounds. Okay. Now the Parliament gives the monarch only 15% of that amount. Okay, not all the money. For 10 years, 25% because they need money to repair Buckingham Palace. Usually, general rule, 15%. That is reviewed every few years. Okay, so that's money for the monarch. Now the monarch has another title. So he's monarch, but he's also Duke of Lancaster. Okay, the Duke of Lancaster was an invention back in the 1300s. The idea was to give some independence, financial independence to the monarch. So it came attached with a lot of lands up north in Lancashire, okay, near Lancaster. So that is another portfolio, properties and businesses also that develop over the years, and that money that goes direct to the pocket of the monarch. Okay, the monarch has to pay taxes on that. Okay, and then the Parliament gives like every year 20 million pounds money, just ready money to go to the supermarket, buy some meals, yes, cigarettes, taxis, whatever. Yeah, like small cash for everyday needs.
So we're gonna get you closer to Buckingham Palace. Give you guys a panoramic view of the castle. Go out a little bit more. And that is the front of Buckingham Palace. I'm gonna leave you with some organic sounds right now. Here in the square.
This guy's a player too. This guy?